minutes, it's 5 minutes.
I just
She has
want
to
to
start.
note there was almost 2 minutes left.
No, we're going to reset it before you speak. I'm sorry.
Not fair.
Well, you know what? You speak and we'll give you extra time after this expires.
Okay. First I want to say, this is a bittersweet moment. I take no pleasure in this, but there's only so much that a person can take. Silence is not golden.
That's right.
It's been insulting, it's been hurtful. Most of us listened to the union when they said do nothing. I may be one of those people that would be transferred, and it's a pity. I love Lincoln, I poured out my soul to it. You need to know that. Any administrator that has worked with me knows what I'm capable of doing. But I'm not alone in that. So this is very bittersweet, and I'm just going to speak my mind from my heart, because that's what this calls for. I want to cite some facts, and I hope the business managers listening to this, you're fine, because we're heading for what's going on in New York. Statistically, 34,000 3rd to 8th grader students summer school at a cost of $51 million, New York. According to data with the Educational Law Center, pilot tests given in previous years project that as many as 50,000 students may not pass the end of course exams in algebra and biology in New Jersey. Fact number 3, issues with the vendor, Measurements Incorporated with testing result tabulations for alternative high school assessments, cost in money $1.1 million for the contract. They failed to tabulate the data correctly. The cost to family and students, 3,000 students were denied a diploma. Fact number 4, in New Jersey, 81 schools have been on the needs improvement list for 8 years or more. Fact number 5, college students are dropping educational courses. They don't want to be teachers. Fact number 6, in 2014, what is going to happen when NCLB stops and most of the schools in this country are failing? No one wants to talk about it. We're the advocates for that. This is not a Jersey City problem. This is a national problem.
Right. No, that's good.
I'm disturbed for what I see in the grant. I've marked it up. Dr. Epps has said some of us wouldn't read it. This is a tale of two cities, truth and hyperbole. Mark Twain would love reading it. I have loved reading it. The things that are in this grant are unconscionable. Besides being listed as a toxic client, I don't recall seeing data being provided for us bi-weekly. I can tell you how many times your CAPA team has come in that was supposed to provide support. I got one write-up for it, and I'll tell you what happened. The person came in and said I wasn't teaching. I said, no, you missed the portion that I was teaching. We had a conversation. He changed his notes. That's the danger with this. If there's no communication, the wrong information goes out. I want to remind you of someone that I truly love from the LAL3 book, the anthology that we cannot teach properly because the curriculum jumps around too much. A corporation has no conscience, but a corporation of conscientious men is a corporation with a conscience. We all have a conscience, we all have a voice. But the problem is most of us are afraid to express it, and that's wrong. I'm going to tell you something so disturbing to me, I cannot believe it, and I'm speaking from the heart. The CAPA team came to our school. One individual during the review took it upon themselves to trash our administrator in front of the team. Now there's a G word for that. It's called a grievance. The district has on file, and I'm not going to bother to read it, I was going to remind you what it says, but file code 5131.2, and it deals with bullying. It states that the district does not have, in all the years that I have chaired, and I'll give you the acronyms and spell it out, school management team, the school leadership committee, and now the school improvement team, not one person from the district has ever sat in on our meeting until this year. And I'll tell you what happened. That person came in with 2 other people, and I'm not trashing names. I have a lot of respect for this person. I do. But the problem I had was our integrity was questioned. Claimed that we had no right to ask the district to notify us when our jobs were posted. I seem to remember, Dr. Epps, you found it worthy enough to address that question. And the reason why I know is because I asked it. And I thanked you profusely and said I have more questions for you, and I do. So, that person questioned it. That person also questioned why we brought up Snyder. Said there was an agenda for it. There's no agenda. We're friends with people at Snyder. It's not us and them. It happened to them. It's happening to us. It's going to happen to another high school. Bottom line, why shouldn't we be concerned? Snyder has been reconstructed. It's had a team of 7 people. It is now changed again. Our friends, thank God, are at Lincoln, and we love them dearly. But what's going to happen in September? Will they be moved again? Is this what our district is heading for, to keep moving teachers around and around? I didn't know I signed up for America Round.
Yeah.
Can I have a little more time?
About maybe 6.5 minutes right now. Again, what you said was so...
All right, can I close with a quote, please?
Please, you can. Yes, you
All right,
can.
thank you. There's a person named Max Dupree. He said, we have to give each other the space to grow, to be ourselves, to exercise our diversity. We need to give each other space so that we may both give and receive such beautiful things as ideas, openness, dignity, joy, healing, and inclusion. He also stated, the leaders owes the follower productive conversations about the gifts that the follower brings to an organization and the kinds of contributions the follower wishes to make, so that task can be designed to give that person hope. Right now we don't have much hope. We don't know what's happening in September. In organizations that work, hope is a very functional force. And understanding the function of hope is an organization that is essential.
Thank you very much for that. Marie Carson, please. Marie Carson.